right, at this time, we'd like to welcome the Texas Southern Tigers, champions of the SWAC, is joining us. Head coach Johnny Jones, John Walker III leads the Tigers tonight, 22 points, and Jordan Carl Nicholas, 10 points, 8 rebounds. Before we get to questions for our student athletes, Coach, if you could, just talk about your team and their fight here tonight.
First of all, I want to say congratulations to Fairleigh Dickinson. Came out, did an outstanding job of getting off to a great start and knocking down shots, making plays, going with a halftime lead. Thought we did a good job of continuing to battle. Came out in the second half, made a bit of a run, and they did a great job of settling in and making the necessary plays. But I thought our guys fought there in the second half and got after it and at least gave us a chance. I think we may have wound up cutting it to 10. Unfortunately, we just could not get over the hump in doing that tonight. But excited with what our kids were able to give, to be here in the tournament, especially after a difficult, season through injuries and illnesses, for the guys to stay together and stick together to be sitting here tonight. I think just kind of speaks volumes of their focus and their toughness and their mindset. But unfortunately, just didn't have enough to overcome those guys in their three-point shooting tonight.
Questions first for our student athletes. First row on the aisle.
Travis Williams, HBCU All-Stars. Carl and John, what it means to have a coach like Coach Johnny Jones that's been around, been a part of your career, and sometimes it's bigger than just basketball on the court. What does the relationship, this is your last go-round, what does the relationship means with Coach Johnny Jones?
John, you want to start?
Yeah, absolutely. I think you can see how just important that relationship is. Just me coming from Texas A&M and just kind of being uncomfortable and just being so shocked at the Division I level, and me coming over here to Texas Southern, he just kind of just took the pressure off of everything. Like, hey, you good enough? You know what I'm saying? Just having that player coach. He played the game, so he kind of know what players worry about sometimes. Like he'll know something going on with you without even saying it sometimes. So I think that's imperative, especially for a lot of players coming up now who maybe don't have success at the PWI level, but to come back to the HBCU level with a black coach, it really did wonders for my career.
Jordan?
I want to say thank you to him because I came from SFA not knowing where my career was going to go, and man, he gave me more than enough chances, and he really helped me revive my career, and I really do thank you, Coach, like for real, and I fight for this man. I do anything. You know what I'm saying? It's that serious, and I think it's important to have a coach like Coach Johnny Jones because we've been here for 3-4 years, and I do it all again. You know, I can't even explain it. You know, he talks to us. He's been where we've been, so it's easy to relate to him. You know, he's a fun guy. And you know what I'm saying? He's a great coach, but I like to say he a better man. You know, he taught me a lot of lessons that I'm still learning to this day, but, I get it, Coach. You taught me, and, you know, I'll forever be grateful to you for that, for sure. So that's how I feel about it.
We'll jump on Zoom. Kyle, your question for our student athletes.
Hey, first of all, congratulations, young men. You guys played hard, but I appreciate what you guys have said about your coach. What are some of those lessons that you have learned, if you can share some of those with us, about how he was able to mentor you and guide you with your time at Texas Southern?
Jordan.
Just first, lessons off the court, just being a better man, little stuff like being on time or being early, 5 minutes early is really being on time. It's just, he's getting you ready for a job, and just holding us accountable. He holds everybody accountable. And us as seniors, he really held us accountable this year. So learning stuff like that and just it's a million and one things I can say, but he's taught us patience. He's taught us, how to get through adversity. He's taught us a million things. Like, I've been with this man for 3 years, so I can't just go down the line of everything he taught me. But I'm a better man because of Coach Jones. So better leader, better man, better basketball player, and that's all because of this man, Coach Jones, like to my left. So that's probably some of the most important lessons he done taught me.
I can get real specific because I talk to my dad about it all the time. Like, he taught me how to be poised in the game because coming to the SWAC, if you got any kind of talent, they're going to come at you, like, verbally. You know what I'm saying? Anything to get you out your focus. So I react every time, first time in text. Like, you know what I'm saying? Every time I'm getting a text, you can't. They're going to try to keep doing it if you keep reacting. I'm like, man, Coach, all right. So about two. You know what I'm saying? That was just a constant process, not to the point where it was just like, I don't think I really got to take this year at all. And I'm like, all right, Coach already told me you was coming like that, so you ain't even finna. No, I can't let Coach. I can't do it. I can't even do it. So that's one thing I really, because I had that was something I was really bad at. But my pops especially say, you be calm on that court now, John. I'll be like, yeah, Coach, talking about them 17s for them ticks. It's over with. I ain't trying to run none of them. He can keep them. No ticks, no more. So that's for sure something like dead on specific that I could point out just off top that this man helped me with that's going to be able to help me for the rest of my career.
Richard, your question for our student athletes.
Yes, this is for both of them, both for John and Carl. Were you guys, because you guys are a talented bunch, you guys have, won quite a bit. Are you surprised, though, that you couldn't make a second half comeback against these guys?
John?
I'm always surprised when we lose because I think we're going to win every game. But sometimes, like I say, it just don't go like that. And I've won enough and I've lost enough to understand it ain't going to go your way every time. And this was just one of them nights where it ain't go our way.
I'm gonna say I'm always surprised just because of the faith I have in my guys and my team and everybody around me. We was fighting an uphill battle, so it's kind of hard to come back when they hitting threes like that. They shot the ball really good today from the 3-point line, so that's all I'm gonna really say about it. But yes, I was surprised because every time we get between those lines, I think Texas Southern gonna win. So for sure.
Any other questions for our student athletes? Gentlemen, a fantastic career.
Thank you.
At this time, we'd like our media members to direct questions to the head coach at Texas Southern, Johnny Jones. Questions? We'll start online. Kyle, via Zoom. Your question for Coach.
Coach, how you doing?
Good, Cal.
Good. Look, I know it wasn't the way you guys wanted to end the season, but can you just give a brief recap of your seniors there that just left and they sung your praises, but can you just talk about them?
Yes, as a coach, I can just say I'm very blessed to come into a situation as a coach early on, throughout my 5th season, to be able to get a group of guys like that, and that's including who wasn't up here on the podium, Jordan Gilliam, along with Carl Nicholas and John Walker, to have a group of guys like that bought in, one, to the things that we were doing as a basketball team and a program, guys that obviously was extremely skilled when you've got a guy like Walker coming from Texas A&M. But at the end of the day, the thing that was most important to those guys was winning at the end of the day. And I was very blessed that we've kind of got the 4 pillars for those guys. And I think they did a great job of buying in, of trying to get better and putting their best foot forward. Academically, they've graduated already, both working on the all 3 actually working on their master's degree. I think spiritually, those guys have really grown in our program. I think socially, they've done a tremendous job, and athletically, I think they've continued to improve, and they've done an excellent job within our community. But as a coach, I absolutely love them because they're family-oriented guys, and it's hard coaching. It's hard having guys around for a long period of time like that. But these guys did a great job of taking a group of freshmen along with them this year because we had a big turnover in helping those guys through some tough situations throughout the year. And we wouldn't be sitting here today had it not been for the impact that those seniors made on our program to continue getting those young guys to continue to fight with them. Did they put us in position to win our conference tournament to get here tonight?
Ralph, your question for Coach on Zoom.
Coach, good to see you again. Hey, congratulations on the year, making it, of course, to the dance. But, Coach, it started off with the Knights getting off to a quick start. They seemed to be able to get into a flow, and no matter how many runs your team tried to make, you just couldn't seem to get going. And also on the three-point shooting, you saw that there were air balls, there were badly taken shots, but it looked like your guys just couldn't get set for the three-point shot. Talk about that, Coach.
Well, I think, the place we live and the way that we've played this year, don't shoot a lot of threes because we do utilize our size inside, and that's where we generally play from. We're probably about a 28-29% free throw shooting team on the year, but we utilize our post guys, which we generally do, and that culminated in tonight for us with 46 points in the paint compared to 18 for our opponent. They did shoot them. They shot 27, knocked down 11. I thought there was a huge difference in the game for them, and they hit a high percentage as well. Unfortunately, we only connected on 1 of 17 tonight, and generally we get to the free throw line. We only got there 9 times after getting 46 points there in the paint. That's where we play at. They're able to still, after shooting 27 threes, get to the free throw line 31 times, and that's a big difference in the ball game, especially their consistency in knocking down the threes. But yet we had some looks, in clean looks. Unfortunately, they didn't go down for us tonight.
Ralph, you have another question for Coach?
Well, just to finish off, Coach, yes, it's over. You got to go back to the drawing board. Good things that your seniors said about you. It's been a pleasure for me watching them these 4 years. And as they say, Coach, you got to get back to it.
Oh, absolutely. And unfortunately, we're losing a great group of guys. But at the same time, it's the kind of nature of the business. We've got to go out and make sure that we can bring some guys in with this great core of guys that we have returning to put ourselves in the best possible situation to compete at the highest level again next year. And something we certainly look forward to.
Richard, your question for Coach.
Yeah, Coach. Congratulations on an outstanding season, a 3rd straight conference tournament championship. What impressed you the most about FDU, and what made them so tough to defend?
Well, one, they did an excellent job of knocking down threes. They're really good in terms of the motion offense that they run. They can and they run it at such a great pace that if you make a mistake in terms of your ability to switch, they can get to the basket. They can play in the mid-range game, but also they're really, really good when they get going from behind the three-point line, and they did tonight. And unfortunately for us, I thought they got a big lead there at the beginning. I thought we really had to raise our level, and you can't raise your level of intensity to match theirs. You got to try to exceed it. We're able to do that for a period of time. I thought we came back and cut it down there a little bit in the second half, may have cut it to 10. Unfortunately, they got away and started making a couple of more threes and then got to the free throw line on numerous occasions, and we just was able to hold us at bay at that time.
One more question via Zoom. Kyle, go ahead.
Hey, Coach, were you surprised that even though they were the shortest team in the whole Division I, that they were able to out-rebound you guys for this game?
Yep, they did a great job on the glass, and that's what they're noted for. They did get 5 offensive rebounds, and generally they are a really good offensive rebounding team, but they shot a good percentage, 50 from the field, which limited the opportunities there for them. We were able to get 10 offensive rebounds tonight to their 5, but obviously we shot a little bit lower percentage. But that's part of the game, and sometimes long shot, long rebounds, and if you're aggressive of trying to get to the rim, those opportunities present itself, and that's something that they're noted for.
Question, first row on the aisle.
Coach, Travis Williams, HBCU All-Stars. 3 times SWAC Conference Championships, 3 NCAA tournaments, coaching at Texas Southern University, HBCU basketball. Tell us how special that means. You know, you've done an outstanding job at Texas Southern University, coaching at historically black colleges. Just share that experience, because you've coached on numerous levels, at the highest level. What it means coaching at Texas Southern University and representing HBCUs at the highest level.
I've been very blessed. Texas Southern University is a tremendous program, university. It sits in a great city, and I couldn't be more happy and excited about the administration that I work for, from our president to our athletic director to our board, you name it. They have done everything that they could to try to support our program the right way, and have given us a great deal of support. So at the end of the day, we're fortunate to win games and play a certain way. We've been fortunate enough to have kids in the program that were able to buy in, and my hat's off to the guys because they're the ones who win basketball games. They're the ones who have to really buy in and really put the work in every day, and I've been blessed to have a good staff throughout. But 3 years in a row, some winning is extremely hard. Winning championships is something that's extremely tough to do, and I'm very blessed to have been in position to win 3 straight championships and to really get into the NCAA tournament 3 straight years, and things that don't happen. We're not sitting there in a league where you get 2 or 3 people in a bid if you finish in the top. You have to really earn it the old-fashioned way, and that's winning the championship, and that's the only way that those things happen. And we've been fortunate that our kids have had a chance to share into this experience for 3 straight years.
Talking about that experience, Coach, thank you so much for letting Dayton, Ohio be able to watch Texas Southern, and congratulations on a fantastic season and those 3 trips to the first 4. Thank you again.
Thank you so much, and I want to say thank you to Dayton. It's been a great city for us, and we've really enjoyed our time here last year as well. The people do a phenomenal job of putting this event on, and I can understand why it comes here. Great fan support. The people are great, and we're very blessed and fortunate to be here. But thank you so much for your time and your attention, and go Tigers. Thank you.
Hammond Communications will post a recording of this press conference in the NCAA Digital Media Hub. That's ncaa.veritone.com. Transcripts are provided ASAP. They'll be posted shortly. Thank you.